Hello guys, welcome to my Red Dead Redemption 1 first playthrough, blind playthrough. This is the second part. In the previous part we did a few missions for Bonnie. So I just want to see how many more missions it has with Bonnie, so until they are all completed.
Mr. Marston. I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can...
Actually, I was previously playing Cry of Fear, and that's why I had my volume little bit down. So for this playthrough I need it
You
up.
do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
So that's night we got a little of backstory of John Marston because we knew from RDR2 that Dutch and
Come
was
on,
the
stand
other
up and
guy,
move these cattle. All right, let's head over to the cow pen.
Hosea. Yeah, Hosea and Dutch taught him everything he knew. So we knew at that point that he was an orphan, but it's good that we get to know a lot.
Me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked.
How are you, Miss McFarland?
All right, let's see if you can herd cows as well as you can charm humanity. Hello, mister.
So actually, I'm curious where is the agent Ross, because as we saw from the epilogue of RDR2, he was after us after we took revenge on Micah.
Come on!
And of course, the Abigail shot Agent Milton. So John Marston might be in surveillance under the surveillance of the Pinkertons.
Come on! Slow up.
He's just showing off now.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
I think most of the characters were solely made for the RDR2, and we will barely get a mention of those characters in this game.
Doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him.
One of them is obviously Arthur Morgan, because when that RDR2 came out, most of the OG players were actually skeptical of the game progress, that why is the John Marston not in the lead, and why aren't we playing as John Marston?
With the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Yes, Dick.
Come on, boys.
Come!
There was a herding mission in the RDR2, I remember.
Let's go!
I believe it was the Arthur Morgan with John Marston.
Go!
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston.
Please.
So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston.
Finally, we got the lasso.
Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby.
Come on! You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
Ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. Ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. There's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Rope one! We'll bring it down together. You gonna use that rope or not? Hold him there now. That's it. Hold him nice and still.
He's there for the taking!
Don't let him buck you, Mr. Marston. Lay that to him.
Oh, damn!
Come on, then, cowboy.
Relax now. Nearly there.
Show me what you got, boy.
Try not to
Take it slow now. Come on, let's go.
keep at it, Mr. Marston!
Almost got
Let's see it, boy.
That's it! Don't get off!
Got you.
Easy now!
Come on,
You're doing
baby.
fine!
Calm down.
I think this is a better mechanic because in RDR2 we used to just have to calm them down again and again and again until they
Get back on your own horse.
or you just have to make them really tired unless they actually break the horses. So in this is like a small mini game.
I think that's enough activity for an old timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch.
The hell? You abandoned the herd.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Let's rope another one!
doing these things, and why is she not doing anything?
That's it.
That's it! Don't give up!
So do I have to break every horse?
You're doing fine!
Relax now. Nearly there.
Keep at it, Mr. Marston! You'll have this in no time!
Whoa there. You're mine now.
You're a regular Bronco buster, city boy! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Come on.
Come on, boy!
Okay, so we broke two horses and then we handed them to them.
Busting Broncos.
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day.
I think the other one her father has already took to the ranch.
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo. Careful! You almost knocked me clean off.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the strawberry, that is.
You sure asked a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He never admitted, but my paw's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
She was also the most annoying character in the RDR2. I'm actually talking about Abigail.
Come on, easy up now.
So there are different perspectives that all she cared was about her family. Though she was a part of the gang, but the family was more important for her.
I'll see you there, miss. Come. Go.
But the fact that she always used to look down upon the Marston.
Come on. Slow up. Whoa. Slow down! Yeah! Whoa there!
So one feature which is missing in this game is to be able to focus on a certain object, certain person, it can be anything. Oh, we actually have to go there. Like while herding in RDR2, you can actually focus on animals and you can just shout them to move faster, make different herding sounds.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
It wasn't much of a problem in RDR2, but here it seems like they can actually disperse real quick in this one and they don't follow the direction. Why are you moving in circles?
Come on! I got you! Almost got you! Oh, this ain't good! Come on! Come on! Nearly got you! Calm down now! Relax now! Nearly there! Calm down! Whoa! Whoa! Let's go!
I'm pretty much sure there will be many different breeds of the horses.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
How do you see the name of the horse that you own? Okay, it's that one. But if you want to change the saddle and switch the saddle from this to this one, like I told you, it doesn't actually focus on living things to do certain options. Like there was in RDR2, there were some certain dialogue options that you can do. You can brush your horse, you can clean up, or you can pat on the back of the horse, you can remove the saddle from the horse. There are many options if you, and similarly, if you want to talk to different people, you have to just focus on them and just hold on to this, and then a certain dialogue options will pop. But here I'm actually really confused. So there are actually herbs in this game. First rank. Where is the challenge menu? Because this seems pretty much like the GTA series. Hopefully this is because this is the first game they ever made. Previously it was another game in the Wild West era. It was, I think, Red Dead Revolver. I don't know if that came before this RDR1 or after this, but so this stats are just like the GTA series. But in RDR2 it's completely different. Travels, money, combat. Yeah, it should be something here. Collectibles. Oh. Check survivalist in the challenges section of your journal. Oh, there is. My mistake. Out in the frontiers, learning. Strangers. Collect 6 wild fever fuel found in
Go!
So we'll be doing this martial guy mission later. Like I said, that we'll first complete all the possible bony missions. Because that's how I like to do missions in every GTA and RDR game. in RDR2 and all GTA games, I did the same sequence that any guy I approach, I try to complete as many missions as I can before moving on to the next missions.
Let's go!
Oh, we can actually burn it. Oh, I didn't realize. Of course we can burn because it's a Rockstar game. There's nothing here.
Come on.
So I just realized that if some things are kept simple, they are much better. Like if you collect something in RDR2, there's a specific animation of Arthur going down, bending down, and collecting item. And here you just walk over something and it will automatically collect, just like the original games. Though it might not look realistic, but it's actually faster. Especially if you're collecting a lot of things. This mechanism actually makes it real fast to pick different items. So can we pay bounties?
I shouldn't tell you this, but sometimes the train runs off schedule, and we ain't none the wiser.
Why can't we communicate with him?
Here's my savings, sir. Take 'em.
I guess this is a stranger mission. But we'll keep the side quests for later. I don't want to trigger any unless it's important for the story progression.
Come on, let's go!
Amos!
Get him in there! Come on!
Amos!
Hey, miss, I got most of the horses secure and the chicken.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Yeah, let's gather around the herd. We can't let them die.
Poor dogs are better off.
That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there is conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Not in any real sense. I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path for me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna give me my wife and kid back. Past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. We're not going to be able to hear each other in this rain. Just make sure you don't lose sight of me.
I can barely see rain. It's very minimal. Oh, nice effects.
Come on.
Let's take them over to the other herd. We'll try to drive them all back to the ranch together.
Whoa.
I haven't seen a storm like this for a while. We need to be quick.
Come on.
Go back. Cliff. They were moving in a different direction. And after just cutting their path, they moved right into the cliffs section.
Thank God! We only lost a couple, I think. Let's round up the rest.
Slow up.
Oh. I thought she will be doing the other cows. Game logic. NPCs never do any work. You have to do everything yourself. saved 17. Where is the last one? In this mission, you actually have to do something. In RDR2, it was just AI of the flock was so good. Did I say flock? I mean the herd. The AI of the herd was so good that they never stray off the path. There were some scripted encounters where they just go away from the herd. For the most of the time, they always stay to the path.
Save the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
So we have played almost 43 minutes. New weaponry available at. Oh, it's the stagecoach. Previously I said that it was the Stranger's mission. So Stranger's mission is this one. With the question mark sign. Oh, they said in the yes. Save the deed for another time. What's this for? Maybe you can purchase another one. I guess for now the bonus missions are over and we have to actually proceed towards the marshal guy. Is there a quick button for map? Let's have a quick check. Target zone. So I guess every time I have to go into the menu to open the map. So for now, let's just check the campsite, how it is like. You can fast travel to any inhabited location. That's actually great that you can fast travel right away.
Come on!
So if you back out of the options, it just clears the camp immediately.
Come on!
So in RDR2, the camp stays there unless you yourself clear that thing out. You pack those stuff.
Let's go!
I remember that this part of the map is mostly deserted, and deserted as in the sense that there are very less inhabitants, and the other reason being that it is actually a desert. Did I accidentally kill him, or were those wolves killed him? Or you can skin in this game too. So looting that guy didn't took away my honor. Let me just first explore this area, and then we will proceed towards the mission marker.
Why, hello. My week on the bed.
Where's my room?
Let's go.
I'm coming for you!
Sorry, mister.
Watch where you crash. You know that fool with the gimpy leg? I heard you used to be a duke in England.
Purchase?
You're very good lover, sir.
Ooh-wee! Their rooms are spinning. Where's the darn floor?
Do we even have that money? We don't have the money, so...
No, thank you, my dear.
So it's like a property thing and like the GTA San Andreas, where you own a house and then you can live in it. Oh yeah, the color is different. The one that I own was back in the other region and that has the green color, so for the blue color I cannot just straight up go, I have to purchase it. And that makes sense. There was a weapon dealer. There's the gunsmith. Is it because of the time that he has closed his shop?
Nobody saw where he hid the cards. He moves in mysterious ways.
I think I actually need to purchase the property here because the other stead is very far away from here. Is that a skunk? That's skunk. Is that a theater or something for the photography? Movie house, yeah, the theater.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting keep with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
So we are going all in on the killing the Bill Williamson.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
Yeah.
So Bill Williamson character actually changed almost 75% into the game when Micah became the second in command to the Dutch gang, because previously it was Hosea. After the death of Hosea, Arthur became the second in command, or even when he was alive, but the Dutch didn't listen to many of the Hosea advices, which were quite wise. So Bill Williamson was a very frustrated character in RDR2, or as you can say, he became frustrated after losing Hosea and many of the gang members.
Looks like we got company, boys!
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot!
Take cover behind that wagon to your right. There's one behind the crate. Take him down. Use the fresh air there, boy. Get to that crate. I got you covered. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock.
You boys just ain't that tough.
You fellas couldn't hit the ground with your hat!
Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. Watch out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse. Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them.
Nobody has
You're about to go meet your maker, and I doubt he's too happy with you.
Follow me! Walk inside the house. Take him alive if you can.
Your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the ropes for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Yeah.
So in RDR2, I had a lot of fun with the bounties because you can lasso them and then you can drag them using the horse. So it was quite fun. But this mission was actually predetermined outcome. So I couldn't actually experiment using the lasso. Or maybe this game doesn't feature that kind of experimentation. You just have to shoot them in the legs and this might actually end that bounty.
What in the name of Cain?
My name's Useful. I'm very grateful.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, that was actually stupid of me to go right into the firefight. So you can actually still see the bodies, the dead bodies, but the mark is grayish. You actually have to very carefully analyze that.
You want map? I retired. Here, take map. You earn it.
Thanks, mister. I could use a little luck.
Be gone!
Come on. Whoa! Let's go.
So far the weapons and the combat system is very easy in this game. There isn't much sway. I think there is absolutely no sway of the weapons. And even your character doesn't even flinch. So in RDR2, even if you get shot at, the character will start flinching very much, and he will swaying the weapon. He will start swaying the weapon so much that it will be even harder to aim after you get shot. So most of the time, if you don't have the dead eye filled, and you are in a firefight with 3 or more bandits, that is actually a game over for you. Where the hell am I going? I actually need to complete the martial missions. So I'm trying to keep each playthrough under 1 hour. It might become boring for you if you see more than 1 hour playthrough. So I have around $70 right now, so I'll purchase this house here. I'm certainly hoping that it is a one-time purchase.
Not so fast, partner.
Trouble at the Armadillo Saloon last night.
It's a one-time purchase, it's a property. Open armory, armoire. So you can keep a stash of weapons here. Never mind, it wasn't that. So I'm saving here, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.